Hey guys, what is going on? We have an absolutely beautiful day today. We just went out of Hillsborough Inlet. The lighthouse is right behind me. And I have Vic on the boat today. Just him and I. It's a beautiful Monday. It's literally flat calm. There is like not a cloud in the sky. It's an absolutely beautiful day. This is the day you dream of to go diving. This is what I wanted this weekend, to be able to take my family out. But we didn't have these conditions. It was rough this weekend. It's been rough for a really long time, so we gotta take advantage of it. Beautiful weather. It is still lobster season, so fingers crossed that we find some lobster for dinner. So I will see you guys underwater. Alright guys, well we are at our first spot of the day. It's 20 feet of water. It's crystal clear. You can literally see the bottom. Now, since it's just Victor and I'm gonna drop him off where I think the spot is. He's gonna look around for it. Once he finds it, then I'm gonna anchor the boat if there's any lobsters there. Alright, so good news. Victor said there's 2 at this spot. So I'm going to anchor ahead of him because the wind is blowing towards the beach, and he said there's like no current, so I'm gonna anchor based off the wind, not based on the current. So I think if I just go right outside him and have the back of my boat sit basically right over the spot. Anchor stuck. Let's see how close we got to the spot. Victor just dove down. We'll see when he gets back up. Is that the spot? Perfect anchoring job. All right, so now I'm gonna jump in and let's go catch these lobsters. Always remember to put your ladder in first before you get in. By almost a 1/4 inch, so gotta let this guy go.
I sure hope so.
Oh yeah, baby.
Because that was a lot of lobster catching and not a lot of lobster harvesting.
Alright guys, so there is our first keeper. It took us taking 3 lobsters out of that rock to get a keeper, but when you haven't done this in a while, it's a little hard to look at them and be able to judge their size. We haven't done this in a little bit, so sometimes you gotta catch and release a couple small ones to get you a nice one for dinner. I'm gonna throw them in the boat. Good job, Vic.
Thank you.
So Victor tickled all those lobsters out to me, and then I was just able to net them.
Not with any old tickle stick, but Brookie's tickle stick that she makes, and the custom nets, which you guys can find below. FloridaLobsterNets.com, custom made by the Brookster herself.
Yep, I'll have that, guys. I'll have that link down below. Both the tickle stick and the net, I make them myself, and obviously you just saw that they work well. Let's go see if we can find some more. This isn't the exact spot that I was looking for, so hopefully we're close. to it so we don't have to move the boat.
I saw what I wanted to see. So this is the actual spot Brooke wanted to take us to. There's got to be a minimum of 8.
There we go. Second keeper.
I got the big one of the group right there.
That one shot out right at you.
Sometimes you go down there with the intentions of using the tickle stick. I was gonna tickle this one out for Brooke, and sometimes they just jump right into your hand perfectly like that.
Good job.
That's a good eater right there. There was 3 more lobster down there, all kind of crowded in this little hole, but they all look pretty small. Not worth the time, not worth trying to beat them up and measure an undersized lobster for.
We just found another rock with 2 more lobsters. Let's go see how big they are. Don't even need to measure this one. He's a keeper.
The other one looked good too, Brooke.
Oh yeah, baby. Another good one. I'm gonna go swim into the boat. There's a lot more in that hole than I thought. I don't know if there's gonna be a keeper. They're all swimming out of the rock. Oh, he's good. That's a legal one.
Wow,
Look,
good.
you see it?
He's got a skinny tail, huh?
Oh, baby. These swims are getting a little rough. swim to the boat. I know this one's a keeper.
So there's still two more really nice ones in there, but they're very skittish, and the way this rock works is if I try to tickle them towards me from one side, they don't want to go anywhere near me. They keep trying to shoot out the other side, and so sometimes Brook tries to intercept them. Yes, but we make a good team, I think.
We make a freaking great team.
He's good. I'm telling you.
Another one, number 9, baby.
You want me to swim him? I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No. Old girl still got it. She can tickle in that herself.
I'm so small.
Flea's illegal.
Nope.
Number 10.
This one might be the biggest one of the day. I swear, all of these rocks in this area have lobsters. This is the most lobsters I've seen in a long time.
It's very good.
Heck yeah, baby. Number 10.
Nice job!
We did it! We got our limit, baby. Good job, Vic.
Good job, Brook.
We did a good job, huh?
Uh-huh. Way to finish off the day with the last one.
Yeah, baby. This might be the biggest one of the day, and that's our limit. 6 per person, 12 lobsters. Let's get in the boat. Woo, baby! Look at this little Florida boy. He's shivering.
I'm so cold. I told Brook, I don't think I'm colder now than I was in Alaska. Like literally the most cold I've been all year.
You're crazy. Let me get my sunglasses. That was some of the best lobster diving
absolutely
we've had in a long time. I never moved the boat.
No.
Anchored one time. All I did was let out that extra line that one time. We got our limit, 12 lobsters, and there were so many shorts as well. This one little tiny area.
Crazy thing is, every single time we had a lobster go to another rock, it's like, oh, there's 4 more down there, and then that one would escape. When we go to another rock, there's 6 more down there. There was just like every single rock. You think there's gonna be 1, and then there's 6 more in it. It was fun. It was honestly a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I wish my family would have been here. I wish that it wasn't a Monday and they weren't working, because, I mean, it's fun to just be able, I mean, we did a great job, but when you have a bunch of people, it makes it a lot easier. But we still got the job done, just the 2 of us. Good job, Vicky.
Thank you.
Getting our limit the last day of February on a beautiful day. Amazing. Alright guys, we are back home, and like I said, we got our limit of lobsters, and I'm going to show you how to measure one. But first I'm going to talk about the tickle stick and the net that we were using all day today. I make both of these and I sell them on my website, FloridaLobsterNets.com. We literally caught every single lobster today. Victor would tickle them out with the tickle stick, and then I would use the net to net them. I think there was just a couple that like shot out at Victor that he got without using the net and tickle stick, but they're clear so they can't see them. This is thick, so it really gets the job done to chase those lobsters out of the rocks. And then as far as this being a shallow net, it makes it really easy to get those lobsters out of the net. It's not really deep, so you have to grab the lobsters once they get in there, but they're really easy to get out of the net once they're in there. Like today, it was just Victor and I, and having a fast, quick, easy way to get the lobsters out of the net was a really good thing today. So FloridaLobsterNets.com for these. Now, I've been talking about getting lobster gauges for a long time, and these are coming soon, so get ready for these. They're not on my website yet, but they will be coming soon. I am very excited about this. So, to measure a lobster, it has to be larger than 3 inches. This is his head, which is also called the carapace. The carapace has to be larger than 3 inches. So your gauge right here is 3 inches wide. That's what is in between this area here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your gauge, put it between his eyeballs right here, these are horns. So between there, just like right above his eyeballs, and you're gonna put the tip of the gauge just above that part. And then the back of the gauge can't fall behind his head. So this one is, I don't know, over 1/4 inch bigger than it needs to be. So like even if it was there, that would be legal. That would be a big one. Now, if it fell behind it, like that, that would be a short lobster. So today we caught some shorts, and that's what a short lobster means, is that it's smaller than the 3 inch mark. If it was touching just like this, that's an exactly 3 inch lobster. You gotta let that one go. You can't have a 3 inch lobster. It has to be greater than 3 inches. This is like an average size Florida lobster. We don't get monster ones. You go to the Bahamas, you can get some 5-pounders, even 10-pounders. I don't know, like Haiti and places like that, they get giant spiny lobsters there. But in Florida, this is kind of our average lobster. We got like an average 1-pound lobster. And it's always funny, every single time I post a lobster video, every single time someone always says, where are the claws? Florida lobsters do not have claws. It's not the same type of lobster. This is a Caribbean spiny lobster. They don't have claws. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to clean the lobster. You're gonna take one hand on the head, one hand on the tail. Definitely recommend wearing gloves for this. I can't imagine doing this without gloves. There's tons of spiny things on here that are really gonna mess you up. So please wear gloves when you do this. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one hand and twist the opposite way with both your hands. And all that water that comes out is just like salt water and a mix of what is lobster blood. So he is dead. I'm not doing this while he's alive. So now I'm going to, like I guess I didn't show that, but I broke off the tips of the antennas, and now what you're gonna do with this is stick it in its digestive tract, and you're gonna pull out his digestive tract just like that. And that's the only part of the tail that you don't want to eat. And that's what you can get rid of. And now you have a beautiful lobster tail ready for the kitchen. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up these lobsters, and then I will see you guys in the kitchen. Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. We are mic'd up and we are ready to cook some lobster. So tonight...
I think you should leave that in there. She should leave that in there.
Well, time to cook our lobsters. So I have already taken my lobsters out of the shell. Tonight I am cooking 6 of the lobsters, and what I did was I actually froze them because I find frozen lobster easier to take out of the shell than fresh lobster. So even though we caught these yesterday, I froze them last night and then took them out, put them in the sink, and then took them out of the shell. So another thing I wanted to mention was, as I was taking these out of the shell, I found this one that was kind of orange, and as you can tell, they're all kind of different colors. Well, all of them are actually male lobsters, so it's not like there's female lobsters down there throwing off the colors. These are literally all male lobsters. I'm assuming it's at a different point of its molting cycle, and that's why it's orange. But sometimes you get some orange lobster meat in there. Let's season these babies up. Gonna hit them with some salt. I don't think I even said how we're cooking these. We're gonna do a high heat pan sear on these outside, And then we're gonna have some pasta and just a salad. So going in with some pepper. And then some garlic powder. Onion powder. And then paprika. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and just before my lobster is finished, I'm gonna try to cook them on one side. They're a little bit funny shaped, so we'll see how that goes. But when I flip them, I'm going to add in this compound butter to finish them off with. So we took a stick of butter that we had at room temperature, so it was easy to mash. There is the zest of an orange, a lemon, and a lime in there, and then some parsley. Victor did this the other night with some African pompano, and I've literally been dreaming about this compound butter. So when we caught these lobsters, I immediately was like, I'm going to try that on lobster. So trying something new tonight. I'm very excited for it. I think it's gonna be delicious. When I feel a little lazy and don't feel like making my own pasta sauce, I love this Bertolli creamy basil Alfredo sauce. It is really, really good. But to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna saute some peppers and onions to add into the pasta as well. So we just got some olive oil in this pan, and we're gonna put these babies in and just let these saute. All right, so we are outside. We got our pan nice and hot with some oil in there, and now the lobster is going in.
You know, you can immediately smell all those spices come forward.
And I know my pan is crooked. Time to flip.
Oh yeah, look at that color.
If you could only smell this. All right, so now going in with the butter. The heat is now on low. So we turn down the heat to just let these babies finish with that butter just melting in. So our pasta's finished, our lobster's all done. Time to plate up and enjoy. So here's our pasta with that basil Alfredo, with our sauteed onions and peppers. For the grand finale, you get a little drizzle.
This recipe she used is just a delicious way to eat Florida lobster. Good job, bro.
It definitely melts in your mouth. I'm so spoiled coming over here and getting to eat all this delicious food. I'm secretly a little glad Fisher's not here so I can have more for myself. So, well done, Brook. Crushed it. Thank you.
I have so much to say, but I'm going to start with this. So, Brooke said, do you want to go diving? And I was like, heck yeah. Happy we got in the water, and it was just a textbook perfect day. February is not usually the best time of year to go diving for lobster. Pretty hit or miss, it's really cold, they're usually out deeper, but we found one rock absolutely loaded and couldn't have asked for a better dive or a better dive buddy. Just me and Babe out there. Got our limit, and this recipe, if you guys make Florida lobster, you need to try it. See that color, see that caramelization? You get a really crispy outer layer, which you don't normally get with lobster, but then it's still so soft and succulent on the inside. And then you finish it off with none other than this delicious compound butter. And then the peppers and onions with the pasta, it's just textbook perfect meal and the perfect way to finish out a dive. So good job, babe.
I agree with what everybody is saying. The lobster is so tender and delicious. One of the best lobster recipes you've made so far. It's so good. Pasta seemed easily put together, but it tastes so good. It's just all perfect. Thank you.
You wanna be in it with me?
What's up, Brook and Crist fam? It's your girl, Brook, coming at you with another lobster video. I guess I can't read it.
You can't talk either.
Hold on 1 second. I'll call you right back.
Well,
coming at you.
Vic. Well, another very delicious lobster recipe. If you guys are looking to try something new with your lobster, I highly recommend giving this one a try. Very simple and really, really good. So shout out to you for the compound butter idea, Vic.
Okay.
But I had a lot of fun. We had a successful dive and a successful dinner. And I just want to thank you guys all so much for watching. And to everyone who has already purchased lobster nets and tickle sticks from my website, again, if you guys are interested, I will have the link for that down below, but floorlobsternets.com. And there's also t-shirts on there as well. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
See ya.